and welcome to HTC TV. My guest today is Mr. Joerg Cwojdzinksi. He's Vice President Supply Chain Management at ASM. Mr. Cwojdzinski, ASM has won the award Factory of the Year, not the first, but the third time. The award is highly esteemed internationally by the manufacturing companies. Can you tell me why?
There are only a few really ambitious competitions in the world, and the Factory of the Year competition is one of them. The special topic here is that there's already a very long tradition in doing that for the Factory of the Year. It's in this time 27 years already. And the big challenge is really that you have to do a very intensive qualitative and quantitative self-assessment in the first step. And then there's also a really critical team of auditors globally. And especially for our examples, we got a visit from a team from Kuala Lumpur.
This benchmarking seems to be very exhausting and complex. Still, you wanted your factories in Malaysia and Singapore to be included. Can you tell me why this was so important to you and what convinced the jury particularly?
We invested a lot of work in the last years in our global setup. This is more really an intelligent setup close to our customers. With our factory in Munich, we have already a long tradition since 14 years getting feedbacks via competitions. And now it was, from my perspective, the right time not to hide our Asian setup, but to check whether we are on a comparable level in productivity and quality, but also in performance and flexibility with our Asian setup. The feedback of the auditors was that we are living a true global team of equal partners. And this was a feedback for a topic which was very important for us because we invested a lot of time and also in technology in the last years, how to improve our team collaboration and also our team development. So this was really very great. But we got also a very nice feedback in how we are doing standardization. It's not just a single direction from the German headquarters to the world. We are collecting the ideas from all the different locations. And then it's for us more important that everybody understands what is really the thinking behind of a standard. And then it's not really so important that everybody is using the standard in the 100% same way. Yeah. And this was, again, a very positive feedback about how we are doing standardization from the auditors.
Your automat manufacturing is organized according to lean principles. But now there's lots of talk about Industry 4.0 and smart technologies and smart factory. What can you tell me about that concerning ASM?
All these big headlines are for us initiatives how we can improve our entire organization. We started already 17 years ago with process orientation. This was really the fundament. And with this initiative, which we named ASM Synchro, we improved our processes from the suppliers to the customers. The next step was then the lean supply chain. With this initiative, we focused mainly on value add, and again, we improved our processes. But the big change finally was that we implemented the thinking and the philosophy which is behind lean management. And now already, let me say, around 3 years, we are focusing on our smart supply chain. And this means that we are implementing and we are looking for smart solutions on the way to our smart factory approach. And this is different compared to lean. In the lean world, it was very simple to look just to the next or neighbor's factory. And now it's different because you have to go in the beginning really in a very experimental phase to check, is the technology already mature enough and is it really helpful for to improve our productivity or our quality? If yes, then we can really implement. If not, we have to look to another solution. And that's really different between lean and smart. But finally, we need really each step. We started with process orientation, followed by the lean management. And the next step is really the smart supply chain.
So what changes do you expect from smart technologies, and where lies the greatest potential?
So the biggest lever is clearly that we are using all these different smart tools, and we developed over the time a toolbox so that we really can decide in which place or for which workstation is which smart tool the right one. There are many different examples. It's a pick-to-light system. It's using screwdriver or automatic screwdrivers, and many different solutions. But it's not just really the implementation of tools. It's also the cooperation with a software tool. And in this case, we are using our manufacturing execution system. And this together is finally really the biggest lever for improvement. And then really to make it really complete is that we are integrating also collaborative robotics, but also other automation solutions in production, but also in logistics, like automated guided vehicles, and I'm quite sure also in the future drones.
Again, 3 times Factory of the Year. What are your plans now?
Best practice sharing or just to exchange experiences is very deeply implemented in our DNA. And we're using all these competitions, especially for getting a positioning where we are. I think this is really important as a starting point, that we can go on our way to realize our vision. In our case, it's the vision of enabling the digital world. And we are getting also via these feedbacks a lot of ideas how we can improve. And I'm quite sure that just a local optimization is in our market environment not enough. We really have to focus on how we can improve on a global base. And yes, we won now already this Excellent in Production Network Award, but this is clearly an area where we want to invest also in the next years.
And we wish you all the best for the future. So thank you for your time, and we'll see each other again next time at HTC TV.